What if you could live minutes from Atlanta but still feel like you're in the suburbs? If you've been looking for that sweet spot between Atlanta's energy and suburban comfort, then Sandy Springs might already be on your radar, but what's it really like to live here day to day? So today we're breaking down the top reasons why people are moving to Sandy Springs. Let's get into it. One of the biggest reasons people choose Sandy Springs is its location. You're right on the crossroads of I-285 and Georgia 400 with multiple MARTA rail stations. That's gonna make it really easy to get around the metro. Whether you're driving or hopping on the train, you've got quick, direct routes to some of Atlanta's biggest job hubs. To the south, Buckhead is only like 10 to 15 minutes away, making it a really easy commute for anyone working in finance, law, or any of the corporate offices down there, really. Head north and you'll reach Alpharetta in about 20 minutes, I would say. Perfect if you're in tech or working a lot of those corporate campuses along the Georgia 400 corridor. And right in your own backyard, there's Perimeter Center, which is a major employment hub, meaning that a lot of Sandy Springs residents have, really just a 5 to 10 minute commute, which in Atlanta, that's a big deal. And this isn't just about the jobs. Being in the middle of all of these areas means you're also close to the great shopping, the dining, the services, the things to do without having to trek all across the city metro. Whether you work in the north, the south, or right next door, Sandy Springs' location makes everyday life just a whole lot easier. Sandy Springs isn't just a commuter's dream, it's also one of the best places in Metro Atlanta if you want quick, easy access to the Chattahoochee River. The Chattahoochee River runs right along the city's western and northern border, and it offers multiple spots where you can hike, bike, kayak, or just relax along the water. Morgan Falls Overlook Park is a local favorite with really scenic views. There's a fishing piers, picnic areas. You can launch paddleboard or kayak from here and just spend a day exploring a lot of these stretches of the river without leaving the 285 perimeter. For hikers and walkers, there's trails like Gold Branch and Island Ford that are gonna wind through forests and offer really beautiful river views really year round. These spots are perfect for, morning walk, an all-day weekend outing, or if you're one of those guys who likes to take business calls while you're moving around. Even if you're not the most outdoorsy person, having the Chattahoochee this close gives the city this really more open, natural feel. And for a lot of the residents, it's a big part of the lifestyle around here. Sandy Springs gives you access to some of the best shopping and dining in Metro Atlanta, and a lot of it is right here in town. At the heart of it all is City Springs. This is a mixed-use development that blends restaurants, retail, green space, and the Performing Arts Center. It's where you'll find everything from casual bites to upscale dining, plus a lot of regular community events that bring the area to life, and a little bit more on that later. Just a few minutes away is the Perimeter Mall area, which has a huge selection of national retailers, high-end department stores, and specialty shops. You're gonna find Nordstrom, Macy's, Dillard's, along with stores like Apple, Sephora, Coach, Michael Kors, Lululemon, maybe more. I don't know. I hate clothes shopping. That's why I wear the same black shirt in all of these videos. When it comes to dining, Sandy Springs has quietly built one of the most diverse food scenes in the suburbs. Look out, Buford. You've got chef-driven restaurants like Under the Cork Tree and The Select, longtime favorites like Ray's on the River, and a lot of growing international spots scattered along Roswell Road. Whether you want a quick bite, a white tablecloth experience, or maybe something in between, you're not gonna have to leave the city or drive too far to find it. And if you're in the mood for even more variety, Buckhead, Brookhaven, Dunwoody are all just minutes away, making it really easy to explore some of Atlanta's other top dining destinations without much of a drive, really. One of the things that makes Sandy Springs appealing to such a wide range of buyers is the variety of housing options that you're gonna find here. Whether you're looking for a luxury condo, a low maintenance townhome, or a single family home in some established neighborhood, Sandy Springs has something that's gonna fit you. If you want the convenience of lock and leave, low maintenance living, there are plenty of condos and high rises near Perimeter Center and along the Georgia 400 corridor. These are gonna work great for a busy professional who wants to be close to work but not have to worry a lot about home upkeep. For those who like the idea of a neighborhood feel, there are established mid-century ranch homes and, bigger brick traditionals that are along quiet tree-lined streets. Now, that said, if your dream is a classic detached single-family house, then supply here is very limited. No more than 60 or so options on the market at any given time, and that scarcity is gonna drive up competition and it's gonna push prices up, especially in the more desirable neighborhoods. Most are gonna be between 1 to 2 million, with a few a little less and a few a little bit more. And if you're looking for something more upscale, Sandy Springs has no shortage of gated communities and luxury estates. Many are gonna have bigger lots, swimming pools, high-end finishes. Neighborhoods like Hunt Cliff, Riverside, they're gonna be bigger homes, better landscaping, and a lot easier access to the Chattahoochee. Now, because the city is so established, you also see a lot of variety within the same area, meaning you can have a $400,000 townhome down the street from a $2 million plus custom home. That mix is gonna give buyer more options at different price points without sacrificing that location. Speaking of which, if you're thinking about making a move anywhere in the Metro Atlanta area, my contact information is below in the description and you're gonna see it right here at the bottom of the screen. Call, text, or email me anytime. I'm happy to answer your questions and help figure out which part of Atlanta is gonna fit you best. If having world-class healthcare close to home is a priority for you, then Sandy Springs is certainly one of the best places you can be in Metro Atlanta. The city is essentially a healthcare hub with 3 of the region's top hospitals, all within a cluster of a few blocks of each other. You've got Northside Hospital Atlanta, one of the largest and most respected hospitals in Georgia, especially known for its maternity care, cancer treatment, and surgical specialties. My kids were born here. A lot of my friends' kids were born here. And no, we don't live in Sandy Springs. That's how good it is. Right next door is Emory St. Joseph's Hospital. This is part of the Emory healthcare system and nationally ranked in multiple specialties, including cardiology and orthopedics, I think. And just across the street is Children's Healthcare of Atlanta at Scottish Rite. This is one of the top pediatric hospitals in the country. If there's something serious going on with your child, then go ahead, just bring them here. You'll probably end up there anyway. The concentration of top-tier medical facilities here means you're never far away from expert healthcare, whether it's routine checkup or major procedure. And it's not just hospitals. The surrounding medical district is packed with private practices, specialty clinics, and urgent care centers. So getting an appointment is often just a lot easier than in other parts of Metro Atlanta here. For anyone with ongoing medical needs, or maybe just you want the peace of mind, having this level of care right in your backyard is going to be a major bonus. City Springs is really the heart of Sandy Springs' community life. It's not just a government complex, it's a modern civic and cultural hub that gives the city a really, its own gathering place. At the center is the Byers Theater inside the Performing Arts Center. This is gonna host everything from Broadway-style performances to concerts, comedy shows, and even local productions. You're gonna see touring productions of shows like Sound of Music, Hairspray, Frozen, concerts by artists like the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, and even stand-up performances from a lot of the big name comedians. Outside, there's a large green space that's perfect for community events, outdoor movie nights, seasonal festivals. The whole area is surrounded by shops, restaurants, patios, so you can easily make a full evening out of it. Now, if you live here, it's a reminder that Sandy Springs isn't just a commuter town. There's a real focus on creating an active and engaged community right here at home. Even though Sandy Springs is right in the middle of the metro and it dips its toe into downtown Atlanta, it has a surprising amount of green space. One of the best examples is the Abernathy Greenway. This is a wide tree-lined path that's perfect for walking, jogging, biking. It even has a playground with interactive art installations that are super fun for the kids. Over by the Chattahoochee, we talked about Morgan Falls Overlook Park. This is a favorite spot for locals. It's got great views of the water, picnic areas, playground, even a kayak launch. It's a perfect place if you want to spend a really nice afternoon without having to leave the city. If you're into hiking, the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area offers multiple trailheads in Sandy Springs, like Island Ford or Gold Branch, where you can hike through shaded forests along scenic river banks. It's super pretty. And for sports and community activities, Hammond Park has tennis courts, pickleball courts, I think, and plenty of open space for, sports ball games. So whether you're paddling on the river, walking the trails, or just relaxing with a picnic, Sandy Springs is gonna give you plenty of ways to enjoy the outdoors without having to drive up to Ellijay or the Blue Ridge or the mountains. And Sandy Springs isn't just a place where people live, it's a city where a lot of people work and run businesses. In fact, it's one of the biggest economic centers in the entire Southeast. The perimeter area is packed with corporate headquarters, regional offices for companies like UPS, Inspire Brands, Mercedes-Benz, and Intercontinental Hotels Group. That means plenty of high-paying jobs are right here without having to commute. But it's not all corporate. Sandy Springs also has a strong base of independent businesses and entrepreneurs. Roswell Road and the City Springs area are filled with locally owned restaurants, boutique shops, marketing agencies, tech startups. This mix of large and small employers helps give the city economic balance, really. That steady job market and constant demand for housing also help keep property values pretty strong. Even when other parts of the metro have slowed down, Sandy Springs continues to attract buyers who want both career and a high quality of life all in the same place. If you're ready to jump into something in Sandy Springs, please give me a call. I would love to help. And if you want to keep exploring Atlanta's top suburbs, check out this playlist right over here. I'll see you in the next one.